I want to bring in infectious disease specialist Dr. Isaac Bogoch. And Dr. Bogoch, clearly we're not talking about the politics of these protests, but simply from a medical perspective. When you saw all that video of all those people shoulder to shoulder for a long time outside, what was your reaction?
Yeah, certainly, purely from a medical perspective, that's concerning to see, especially in the context of an epidemic that's hitting many parts of the United States hard. You see thousands of people. You see them very, very close together, many of whom are not wearing masks. It would come to no one's surprise if someone who had the infection in one of those protests, that individual could certainly transmit it to other people. Now, of course, we saw pictures of protests in many parts of the country, and in some settings, people were a little bit farther apart. That's helpful. In other settings, we saw lots of people wearing masks. That, of course, can be protective. And, of course, it's outside, which is also protective. But the scenes that we saw where people are tightly packed together, many of whom are not wearing masks, and with thousands of people, that's a troubling scene in the context of an epidemic.
And I guess if they do develop symptoms, we're looking at 1 to 2 weeks when we find that out.
Yeah, but symptoms can develop as early as 2 to 3 days after an exposure. So I really hope people are mindful of that, and certainly that they know where to go for testing should they develop symptoms.
All right. Dr. Bogoch, thank you.
Anytime.